Pokimane is going viral yet again for something controversial that she had to say, and honestly, I don't really think it's that controversial this time around. We're going to get into what she said in just a second. Before we do, though, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with many YouTube channels. Let's get into it with this post by Dexterdo, and I thought this was the best way to go about it because we could take a look at some awesome replies from it. So, their priority is clout, viewers, and audience. Pokimane calls out irresponsible TikTok parents for clickbaiting their children, and this is something that I have been very critical of, and I would say that I haven't, typically I hide a lot of my personal views on, I don't know if I want to say world issues or just more so politics in general, but I have been very vocal about the idea of parents using their children for clicks, not caring about them. There's a time and place. I understand, making a funny video here and there. One of the replies had posted a video about, a parent smashing an egg over their kid's head for views. You need to kind of gauge your kid, but the point being, I've been very, very critical of irresponsible parents just using their children for clout. I hate that. More often than not, it's in bad faith. They're using your kids as a little bit of tools, but I want to take a look at a couple replies from this post, and people really aren't necessarily getting the right idea, but they kind of are at the same time. I'll let you just decide over here. So a lot of people are just kind of memeing about it. This is one of the top replies. Pokimane, your children are too poor for cookies. Again, of course, if you're a broke boy, just say so. A lot of people still having problems with the cookies. Another user, and this is the one that she always has to face, right? Another person had this to say. Is she the person talking right now? And of course, if you guys aren't familiar with this clip, she said the probably worst word you can say ever. So that's the issue, and it's really tough because I would typically go, okay, you know what? Some people make mistakes. Some people apologize. I get it. And I ask you guys to not take what I'm saying out of context, okay? I'm just saying that people make mistakes and they still can be good people. The problem is clips like this exist, and then we have to listen to Pokimane lecture people about being a good person or how you should actually be behaving. So I understand where this criticism is completely coming from, and I don't even know, it's just strange to me that isn't it funny that the people who are the loudest about being so virtuous oftentimes have these clips exist on the internet? But anyways, another person had this to say: pot, meet, kettle. Very, very simple, right? And I want to bring you over to one more reply because these replies are typically, they're the same that have been going on over and over again. You're seeing a lot of different comments like this. So another person had this to say: so the same person that charged $8 for a pack of mini cookies because it had her name on it is mad about clickbaiting. Politics completely destroyed the streaming and online content industry. Kind of true, to be honest with you, but again, what I believe is people are really, really missing the mark when it comes to this. I'm conflicted on how I feel because, again, there's so much more to Pokimane as a person, but what she said isn't wrong. What she has said isn't wrong. Let me take a look at it one more time for you guys. Their priority is clout, viewers, and audience, but instead, they should be prioritizing their children. Parents should, on TikTok, should focus on being good parents. And again, I'm sure some of them are, but the vast majority of people who are just flaunting their children around, it's so true. Their priority is clout, viewers, and audience, and their priorities should be their children. When you have a kid, that is your entire responsibility as a parent to make sure your kid is raised healthy and their well-being is taken care of. And oftentimes, these parents who are on social media don't care about that. Their life isn't involved in their children. Their life is involved in themselves. Their life is involved in how many people are constantly clicking on their profile, getting those little nice dopamine spikes we like to talk about, right? So, again, it's true what she had to say. I don't like the idea of irresponsible TikTok parents. I think it's a huge issue in society today. But at the end of the day, it's a little tough when looking at this type of stuff and it's coming from Pokimane. So I understand the replies. I do. But how much should I really criticize this, I don't know if this is something that necessarily should have went viral, but I guess anything that Pokimane says kind of does go viral. So I'm very interested. I would love to know what you guys think about this entire situation down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you for the comments lately, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Check out this video where we recap everything that went trending last week because there are some really, really good stories over there. Take care, everybody.